So thoughts are coming in the mind, the desires are coming in the mind, and we get carried away by them. And our life is basically nothing but our thoughts and desires. You are sitting here and suddenly you get the thought, let me go to the lake. And then your legs start walking. Then you are at the lake. Then you spend few hours there. So your few hours are gone because one desire came. So like that, our lives are running in a particular manner because of some particular desire. We have taken a decision and this is what I want to do. So we have to now learn how to control this. Because at present we have no control over our desires or over our thoughts. So spirituality begins with controlling these things. Knowing that we are separate, because the fundamental principle of spirituality is that we are not the mind. We are spiritual being, separate from the mind. But we are always following the mind. So practically speaking, we don't exist, it's only the mind. Mind says eat this, you eat this. Mind says go there, you go there. Mind says buy this, you buy this. Mind says say this, you say that. Right? So you are basically following your mind, thinking that you are actually a very free person. You are not free. You are thinking like this. This is an illusion. That, well, I am free. Why shall I listen to you? So you are listening to your mind all the time. If you can listen to your mother, what is wrong? And you listen to your minds, you can also listen to your mother's mind. What is the big problem? When you listen to your mind, you think you are free, when actually you are not free. When you listen to your mother's mind, you think, well, I am like a slave, I am always doing what my mother is saying. No, you are already slave. It's only thinking. We are all slaves of our own mind, so why not be slave of God? By being slave of mind, you remain bound in the material world. By becoming slave of God, you become liberated from the material world. So it's slave you will always be. Choice is whether you want to be slave of your mind, which is material, or you want to be slave of God, who is the most spiritual being, omniscient, omnipotent, compassionate. So this is the only choice we have, Manu. We're talking about choice. The only choice we have is whether we want to be slave of mind or we want to be slave of Krishna. There is no other choice. Everybody is just following their samskaras, their thoughts, their emotions, their vasana, there is nothing else. And remaining in the illusion that we are free. No one is free. If you don't have control over your mind, how can you be free? You are sitting in the car and the car is moving and you are in the back seat and there is no one holding the steering. And then you say, oh, I am free. Look, I am moving, I am free. So where are you free? The car is moving left side, you go left, it goes right, you go right, it goes straight, you go straight. It hits the tree, it hits the tree. But we feel like a child, I am free. The child is sitting in the back seat of the car, and the car is moving. The child is very happy.